Yeah, hey everybody. This is Ian. It's July 18th, 2019. I'm going to show you a really quick, super cool way of doing competitive intelligence or spying on your competition. You can do this in a number of, really easy and ethical ways to learn who has your ideal audience. So, like, who is actually speaking to the clients that you want to cultivate, who has your, and I put this in quotes, money, which sounds like a very trite and kind of cheesy way of framing, your business proposition. But you want to learn who is doing the work that you're already or that you're aspiring to do, and who is actually earning a great income from that process. So we're actually going to use Facebook for this. I'm going to outline this on Facebook. There are many other ways of doing this using paid tools, but I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones for doing this for free. So actually, you're looking at my live Facebook profile here. This is my personal page. I'm going to actually give you this is a little bit more information than typically I would share, but I want to show you a very holistic way of doing this, and I have to actually go into my personal page to do it. So let's go to my thing here. We're going to go to my activity log. You're going to actually get a little bit of a glimpse into my inner Facebook life. But I'm just going to show you how I think about this. Again, there's a simpler way that you can do this as well. I saved this post or this video from Bestseller Publishing on July 10th, 2019. We're going to click. Actually, we're just going to go to the page. All right, so here's a guy who's doing something similar to what we're doing on our Mindful Marketplace community for authors. This guy is selling, or this company is selling, some sort of author marketing services. So clearly, this is somebody in the orbit or universe that I want to know more about. I want to know who he's working with and what they're doing and what they're doing well, what they're not doing well, and how well they're doing in whatever wisdom I can glean from what I can see. I certainly want to have on board. So here's what you want to do. So it used to be over here, but they moved it. But essentially, if you look at the left-hand side of the page, here you have all these tabs about this page. And they used to have something called info and ads right under here. They've since moved that. I don't know when, but in the last few months. And it's now over here. So if you go to page transparency, this is Facebook's little foray into the honesty space, which is, I think we'd all agree, something we can appreciate. And if you click on see more under page transparency, this is Facebook telling the world, right? Sharing more about the folks behind the page, right? So you can't hide in this sort of cloak of anonymity so much anymore. There's been all these, we all have, seen the news and learned all about the various nefarious ways in which some of these companies have been using our data. So this is Facebook's way of sort of, kind of coming clean a little bit. Unfortunately, again, to my mind, they've buried this a little bit over here, where when it initially rolled out, it was over here, but you can still get it like I just showed you. Here, we're going to look at page history. This is when it was created, merged with 0 pages, name hasn't changed, people who manage this page, et cetera, et cetera. All right, so all of this you can learn in this tab, but this is what we care about down here, ads from this page. This page is currently running ads. Let's go to the ad library. Now, this is going to show us all of the ads that Bestseller Publishing is running, right? This is incredibly, valuable information from a competitive intelligence standpoint. I have the better part of, I should say we have, because I keep on referring to it as it's a company I have with other people, but we have, probably 30 different people, analogs to Bestseller Publishing or other competitors to these guys, all, marked in a CSV file with all of their ads. You can get their ad spend. I mean, this is really quite remarkable, and you can do this for free. There used to be, paid tools that you would need to outlay a significant amount of money to access. SpyFu was one years and years and years ago. There's, iSpionage and all these different SEO and pay-per-click competitive intelligence tools. Facebook is now the biggest player in the space, and they're giving you pretty much the entire farm for free. So let's look really quickly. You can see at the ads that this guy's running. This started running on July 16th, 2019, free workbook. This one on the 16th, free workbook, but you can see he's made some changes probably to the copy, doing some split testing. Here's another one. Okay, on the 15th, you can see the ad details. Let's look at, you can get the offer. Let's look at the ad details on this one here. All right, let's scroll up. Multiple versions of this ad, right? So this guy is running multiple versions. He's split testing different versions of this ad to see what converts best. Let's go through, and you can see all of the different ones that are going to load. All right, I mean, we could drill down into this actually. I could actually mark this ad as offensive and inappropriate, but that wouldn't be nice, and I wouldn't do that on video. I'm just kidding. I would never do that, even to a cheesy competitor like this dude. All right, so let's go back to Facebook, and I'll show you just another, all right. Let me show you just another very simple thing that I do just for my own, just for shopping purposes, right? So I'm about to buy this Remarkable tablet, which is a really cool, it's an iPad analog for folks who want to write and take notes and do all this other stuff. I'm explaining the Remarkable tablet very poorly, unfortunately, but let's go to page transparency. It gives me the same ability to check ads, right? So I can see if they're running coupons, running discounts, or what folks are saying about the products. You can even use this sort of functionality in your own personal life outside of a business context, just to learn more about the ads that products you are interested in purchasing are running, and if there are better deals, better offers, or special coupons, etc., etc. I also like to use the ad details to see what people are saying. Now that applies not only to something like this that I'm going to buy. You want to get real reader reviews on their Facebook page, feedback, see how they're engaging with their audience. Are they answering objections? People who are having problems, are they addressing them? All that sort of stuff that you want to see in a company when you're buying something. But when you go to like something like the competitive ad that I was just showing you for this other book publishing company, one of the most revealing things that you can learn is you can see what the comments are in under those ads. So people will more or less tell you exactly what their fears are, what their needs are, what they would like to see in a product, what they would like to see in a service. And it just they just spell it out for you in the comments in the ads. Hi, do you guys do X? Or hi, I really need Y. Do you offer that? Hi, how much would you charge me for X, Y, and Z? So you can really do this incredible organic competitive intelligence, learning what your customers, what your future customers, what your ideal audience really wants to buy, what they're willing to spend, what their common objections are, and how you can address all that, again, simply by leveraging other people's ads. All right, this is very simple. It's free. I hope if you're building an agency or launching a startup of any kind, that certainly you're leveraging this sort of information and intelligence. It's really invaluable. If you want to work with me in August, we are running a small group mastermind starting August 1st. Simply send me an email if you're watching this as part of my community, or I'll have a link in YouTube when I post that there as well. All right. Hope this helps, and hope everyone has a great day. Thanks.